Hi folks, and welcome back to the channel. So before we begin the video today, just want to remind everyone to go ahead and like and subscribe. Comment down below. Check the description of this video and all the other videos on my channel if you're in a position to help the channel grow in any way. I have links there for my Patreon, Teespring, and several other support links, as well as the usual advocacy links. With all that out of the way, folks, thank you for watching today, and let's get on with the video. Hi folks, and welcome back to the channel. So we are continuing our gameplay with the Magical Camp. If you watched the last video, you know we left off right before there's going to be a physical examination that the Erica character cannot pass because there's going to be a very tight swimsuit that has to be worn. And that's where we are. We're going to go out and start the day. And the Dream Girl pops up to tell you of a spell that will allow you to pass it. But there's a better way to do it, so we're going to go that way. So our mission now is to get the components for it, which is you need magical fire, a bit of alcohol, and female underwear. And you see that she's not corporeal, and so you can't use hers. If you saw the last video, you'll know that I talked about that clothing is armor, but there has to be a triggering event in order for the Erica character to wear the female clothing. So in order to achieve the ability to wear the protective clothing, in this case the panties, he has to receive a mental transformation, not a physical one. So in order to achieve that, we have to come in here and steal a pair of Alice's. Now the magical fire component would be could be achieved by borrowing Natalie's whip from underneath the bed, but because we're not going to go that way, the only way to get alcohol is to talk to the camp director, Marianne, and she is in here in the cafeteria. So she's asking if you have a team, if you've made friends. So she makes you stab her in the throat, and you find out that she's fully recovered within seconds. So now Marianne's going to tell you some stories. Now you find out how powerful the magicos are. And now Olivia's going to come and try to take you away. And even though Marianne broke your bones and threw you across the room, Olivia healed you, and it's the next day. And you have circumvented the physical exam, but yet you have triggered the next mental transformation. But you can't talk about the dream girl. You end up stuttering and being silly over stealing her underwear, and she gives you a mental And I hope YouTube doesn't get mad about that picture. Hopefully not, because it's just an impression. And Olivia's going to tell you about your teams, and that you need 4 people on it and not just 3. And she tells you can't leave the camp. You can't get a pass out of the camp until you've formed a team. Alright, and that's out of the way. So now it has added another dungeon that we can go to later. Mostly just came in here to pass off the day. Collecting another pudding. Now let's go have a chat with Isabel. You find out that Isabel loves her sweets, cakes and things like that. And she's invented a spell that allows her to eat anything she wants. And this is another physical transformation. The side effects of course, make you a sweet tooth, or gives you a sweet tooth. So, So max hit points increase by 50, but your attack goes down by another 5, but your agility goes up by 10. So now the corset is no longer cursed because of that, which is why we did the the sweets dinner with Isabel. So your attack has gone back up by the 5 that you lost from it, but your agility is increased by another 5. Now the ghost has given you a +5 to defense. Let's step up here and go through the changes. You now have a girlish waist. So now we come and talk to Alice again. Nobody new to talk to, everything is still the same. And we're going to skip the day so that we can come up here and find out that Julie now sells corsets. Now that you can equip them, you find out that you can now buy panties from Julie. So we have 1,000 looms. Buy a few more of the purple crystals. Looks like we're in pretty decent stock. Not going to buy any of the clothing this time around. So let's go down here and talk to Isabel and her friends again and have dinner. And it is the next morning, and that's where we're going to end the video today before we go back to the next castle. Or dungeon, I mean. Still keep trying to call it a castle. If you've watched this long into the video, thank you so much for watching. As always, check the description down below for links. And thank you so much for watching again. But let me know down in the comments if you're enjoying this game, if you're enjoying the gameplay. Going to be doing a few more of these, and then I'll probably take a little break for a while and see how well they go over. But yeah, check the links down in the description below. There is no link to this game down there. You just have to Google it. And as always, y'all be good, y'all be safe, and y'all have a good one.